The storm came without warning. Dark clouds swallowed the sky. Lightning cracked through the forest, and heavy rain poured down like the world was ending. Daniel Reed tightened his jacket and hurried along the muddy trail, trying to reach his cabin before the river overflowed. But then, he heard something through the storm. A cry. Not human. Not animal, something softer, trembling, painful. Daniel stopped. Another cry followed, louder, desperate, full of fear. He turned on his flashlight and followed the sound through the trees. Rain hit his face hard. The forest floor shook with thunder. Then he saw her. An alien woman, lying on her side, soaked, weak, and breathing heavily. Her stomach glowed with faint golden light. She held it with both hands and whimpered softly. She was pregnant. And in trouble. Daniel quickly ran to her. Hey! Hey, can you hear me? He shouted over the storm. The alien woman looked up. Her eyes were bright green, full of panic. Her skin shimmered silver blue under the rain. She struggled to sit, gripping her stomach again with a cry of pain. No. Danger, please. Help, she whispered in broken English. Daniel knelt beside her. You're hurt, he said. You need shelter. You need warmth. She shook her head, terrified. They left me. My tribe, they will not return for me. Daniel's eyes widened. They abandoned her? Pregnant and alone? Another lightning flash lit the forest, and Daniel saw fresh wounds across her back. Deep cuts, claw marks. What did this? Daniel asked. She shook violently. Forest beasts. They follow blood. Daniel didn't hesitate. He lifted her gently into his arms. You're coming with me. I won't let anything happen to you. She gasped at the sudden warmth of his body. But her eyes softened, full of fear and hope mixed together. Rain thundered around them as Daniel ran through the forest, carrying her toward his cabin like she weighed nothing at all. Behind them, deep growls echoed in the dark. They were being hunted. The cabin of safety. Daniel kicked his cabin door open and carried her inside. Warm air rushed to meet them. He placed her carefully on the couch and wrapped blankets around her. She shivered. Her stomach glowed brighter. Please, she whispered. My children. They come early. Daniel blinked. Early? She was going into labor? What's your name? He asked urgently. Syra. She breathed out. I'm Daniel, he said. I'm going to help you, Syra, I promise. Her breathing became faster. No. You don't understand. My kind birth is dangerous. Without another adult, I may die. Daniel grabbed her hand. Not tonight. I won't let that happen. The storm grew louder outside. Thunder shook the walls. Something scratched at the door. Syra flinched in terror. They followed us, she whispered. They smell the birth. They want the energy. Daniel grabbed his old hunting rifle, checked the window, and positioned himself between Syra and the door. He kept the gun ready. I'm here. Nothing will touch you. Syra stared at his back. The man who didn't know her, didn't understand her species, and still stood protectively between her and death. For the first time in her life, a human made her feel safe. The birth of the twins' minutes felt like hours. Syra cried out in pain, gripping the blanket tightly. Daniel rushed to her side. I don't know much about alien births, he said. But I'm here. Tell me what to do. Syra shook her head weakly. You already do. Enough, your presence. Your warmth. It keeps me alive. Daniel held her hand. Then I'll stay here the whole time. Her breathing grew sharp. Light pulsed from her stomach. It's time, she whispered. Thunder roared outside as her body glowed brighter and brighter. Daniel shielded her from the cold wind and helped her brace herself. Moments later, two small glowing figures emerged. Covered in soft shimmering light, crying softly. Twin alien children. Daniel quickly wrapped them in warm cloth. Syra collapsed back, exhausted but alive. You did it, Daniel whispered. You're okay. They're okay. Her eyes filled with tears, bright and shining. You saved my life. And theirs. Daniel gently placed the twins into her arms. Syra sobbed softly. They are strong. They live because of you. Daniel sat beside her, brushing wet hair from her face. Rest, he said. You're safe now. But suddenly, the scratching at the door returned. Louder, aggressive. Syl Ray gasped. They come. The beasts. Daniel stood tall, rifle in hand. Stay behind me. The night attack. The door rattled violently. Snarls echoed through the cabin walls. Daniel kept the rifle aimed. His heart pounded. Syl held the twins close, shaking. Daniel, if I die, they will take my children. Please protect them. Daniel looked over his shoulder. I'll protect all three of you. The door burst inward. A huge beast lunged, black scales, glowing eyes, dripping fangs. Daniel fired once. The creature stumbled but rushed again. Daniel grabbed a metal rod from the fireplace and slammed it into the beast's jaw. It roared. Daniel pushed it back with everything he had and drove the rod deeper until the beast collapsed. Syra stared at him in shock and awe. You fight for us, she whispered. Daniel wiped sweat from his face. Always. Outside, more growls faded into silence. The storm pushed the creatures back. Daniel locked the door again, breathing heavily. Syra watched him with trembling gratitude. You saved us. Again, Daniel sat beside her, touching her shoulder gently. You're safe now. I promise. Syra lowered her head. No, she whispered. We are safe. Because you are here. The recognition of the twins' hours passed. The storm calmed. The sky became quiet. Syra fell asleep, exhausted. Twins resting on her chest. When morning sunlight filled the cabin, the twins slowly opened their glowing eyes. They looked at Daniel. Then, something unexpected happened. They reached their tiny hands toward him. Daniel froze. Unsure, Syra woke slowly and gasped softly. They recognize you. Daniel blinked. Recognize me? What does that mean? Syra held the twins closer, her voice emotional and shaking. In my species, newborns only reach toward the one they sense as protector. The one their instincts choose. The one they trust. The twins cooed softly and reached again toward Daniel. Syra wiped a tear from her cheek. They see you as their master, their guardian, their bond for life. Daniel felt something in his chest tighten. You mean they think I'm their father? Syra nodded slowly, tears falling gently. You saved their mother. You saved them. You fought for them. They feel your heart. And now, you are part of their soul. Daniel swallowed hard. The twins reached again, tiny glowing fingers stretching toward him. Syra whispered, they chose you. Daniel took them gently into his arms. They glowed brighter, falling asleep instantly against his chest. Syra watched with trembling joy. You are now their protector, and my protector. Daniel looked at her, smiling softly. We'll figure this out together. Syra nodded, voice full of trust. Yes. Together. And under the morning light, in a small cabin at the edge of the forest, a human man, a once abandoned alien woman, and two newborn twins became something they never expected, a family.